Imagine a moment suspended between two worlds. Behind you, all of humanity's history, contained in a fragile spacecraft. Ahead, a landscape painted in colors no human has ever seen, beneath a lavender sky and twin suns. This is not a dream. This is the culmination of centuries of wonder. We are explorers, it's in our DNA. We crossed oceans, climbed mountains, and now, we've crossed the sea of space. The airlock hisses open. A ramp touches alien dust. Silence, deeper than any on Earth, envelops you. No wind, no bird song, just the thump of your heart. You are the emissary of 3 billion years of life. Every living thing that ever existed is with you in this moment. You are their legacy, and their future. The weight of this responsibility is immense, but it gives you strength. This step is more than physical, it's a symbol that will echo through time. We are no longer confined to our cradle. We have learned to walk among the stars. The universe is vast, and we have only just begun to explore. This new world is a blank page. What we write will define us. Will we bring wisdom or repeat old mistakes? The choice is ours. The cosmos is watching, waiting to see what we do next. The journey here was long and difficult, requiring the effort of millions. Scientists, engineers, dreamers, they made this possible. They built the ship, plotted the course, imagined this moment. Now, you honor their work. You turn dreams into reality. This is not just your achievement, it's humanity's. We did this together. As you take that first step, you carry all of us with you. You are our eyes, our hands, our connection to the universe. The ramp creaks under your weight. Your boot presses into alien soil. The universe holds its breath. You look up at the twin suns and know, we have arrived. The first step is taken. The story of humanity expands. The adventure has just begun, and the universe will never be the same. The journey began long before launch on Earth. These astronauts were more than pilots or scientists. They were pioneers, trained for a world that existed only in simulations. Their training was unprecedented. Years in centrifuges, months in underwater habitats, learning medicine, geology, engineering, botany. They prepared for every possibility because out there's no one to call for help. The world watched them, turning them into icons, and adding immense pressure. They represented not just nations, but all of humanity. Failure was not an option. Their mental training was as rigorous as the physical. They learned to trust each other completely, forging a bond stronger than family. They rehearsed for the shock of seeing a new world, for the loneliness and awe. How do you train for the unknown? By training for adaptability. Hundreds of what-if scenarios, unstable landing sites, corrosive atmospheres, even alien life. They learned to improvise, to turn disaster into manageable problems. Their minds became their sharpest tools. They were ready to face a universe of possibilities, and now, they would put that training to the ultimate test. The landing was the most dangerous part. For 12 minutes, the crew was at the mercy of physics. Their spacecraft became a meteor, slamming into the alien atmosphere. Friction turned air to plasma. The cockpit rattled with vibrations. Windows glowed with fire as they hurtled toward the unknown. Every system had to work perfectly. There was no room for error. Inside, tension was thick. Alarms blared. The commander's voice was calm. Mission control was millions of miles away. Help would come too late. They had trained for this, but now, it was real. Parachutes deployed, jolting the craft. The fire faded, the alien landscape appeared. Computers scanned for a safe landing. Retro rockets fired, dust billowed. The lander hovered, legs extended. The crew held their breath. With a gentle thud, they were down. Engines cut out. Silence filled the cockpit. They looked at each other. Relief, disbelief, joy. They had crossed the cosmic ocean. Outside was a new frontier, waiting. The adventure was just beginning. The hatch opened, a sacred moment. Mission control fell silent. Billions watched as the camera transmitted the first images. The ramp lowered. The commander stood, silhouetted against a lavender sky. She paused, taking in the breathtaking alien landscape. Reddish sand, crystalline rocks, twin suns, nothing familiar. She descended, each step deliberate in the lower gravity. The crunch of her boots was the first human sound on this world. At the bottom she stood still, feet planted on new ground. One small step for a human, one giant leap for all life. The words echoed across the solar system, a tribute to the past, a promise for the future. Her crewmate joined her. Together they gazed at the alien vista. No landmarks, no life, just beauty and silence. They were Adam and Eve in a new garden of dust and stars. The first chapter of exploration had begun. Standing on alien soil, the astronauts felt the weight of history. They were living symbols, their every move recorded for generations. This was their Columbus moment, opening a door to the universe. They carried the legacy of explorers past. Polynesians, pioneers, Apollo astronauts. Now, the next link in the chain was forged. Billions watched, united in awe. For a moment, Earth's divisions faded. The astronauts felt this unity, drawing strength from it. Their first act, planting a flag, not of a nation but of Earth. A blue planet on black, declaring peace and unity. As the flag entered the soil, emotion surged. We were here, we came in peace, we came to learn. Their mark was left, not for conquest but for hope. The world watched, inspired. The universe had a new chapter, and humanity had a new home to cherish. This world was beautiful and dangerous. Every step outside was a calculated risk. Alien weather, thin atmosphere, and twin suns meant constant vigilance. Radiation was higher, suits had to be shielded, the air was unbreathable, its chemistry uncertain. Any tear in a suit could be fatal. Decontamination was meticulous, no alien dust allowed inside. The greatest unknown biological risk was the planet sterile or teeming with hidden microbes. Strict protocols governed every sample. The risk of mission failure was ever present, but the astronauts accepted it, believing the rewards outweighed the dangers. They were willing to risk everything to push the boundaries of knowledge. With safety secured, the astronauts began their true work. They deployed instruments, seismometers, weather stations, extending humanity's senses across light years. The main event, collecting samples, searching for clues to the planet's history. Each rock, each grain, a piece of a cosmic puzzle. The search for life was the most profound task, scanning for organic molecules, drilling for ice. Even a hint of life would change everything. As their time ended, they looked back at the alien world. They had taken the first steps, gathered knowledge, faced danger. They would leave a part of themselves behind and take a part of this world home. Their journey changed them and could change us all. It showed what we can achieve when we dream and work together. This was not an end but a new beginning for humanity's journey into the cosmos.